What do you do in the Coxton yard? Have you ever tried shedding your skin, feeling like a bag of bones, even? There's one thing that you can't say, and that's, Kingston doesn't love me. What? What's the issue? Do you got a superstition or something? It better not be for the number 27. I can't really remember any other references besides like maybe a couple songs. However, today's album of the day is Shed by Title Fight. You guys have no idea how happy I am to even have this album. Title Fight is one of the most important emo bands of the modern landscape in emo music. 2010s onward, I feel like every person that likes emo or post-hardcore either knows, loves, or is addicted to Title Fight. There's no in between. If you like emo, you don't dislike Title Fight. Title Fight is very important because they combine like a lot of melodic hardcore elements into their music, and they really were very like in a sense they're like what emo sounds like without the pop part. And that was a huge issue for a lot of people in the olden days of emo music is it's just so poppy. Cause like, you know, like mall screamo and mall emo, like that kind of shit. Like the emo pop of the early 2000s, that's not good. We don't like that. That's me when I'm a LARPer. But 2010s onward, we have people like Title Fight creating angsty post-hardcore with lots of edge and lots of crunch even. And yeah, let me talk about this album a little bit. So I remember I got introduced to Title Fight from the song Shed, and I don't remember how I found the song, but I'm pretty sure I saw it on like a list of like the best emo songs that you have to listen to. I was like, I can't believe I didn't listen to this one yet. And I had been hearing about I've been hearing about Title Fight for a long time. But that was my first introduction, and I was like, whoa, this is good, you know? I really like the way their lyrics flow, and that's something that I will make note of later on. But just to put it into perspective, I feel like this album truly is what it feels like to be 15 years old and not know what place you have in the world and not know what you mean and not know if you matter or not or if life is worth living. That's what this album front to back feels like. Like there's no skip on here. I mean, Greenwich Mean Time is a little bit long and I don't really listen to it half the time, but every other song on here is perfect. Like Coxton Yard, like there is so much lyrical, like, I don't want to say lyrical genius because that's going to make me sound weird, but there's so much lyrical depth in each one of these songs that genuinely mean something to me and mean something to so many other people. I mean, again, Coxton Yard, feeling like a bag of bones shriveled up and cold, 19 years old, is like, that's tough already. But like, a lot of these songs explore like why does it matter kind of esque lyricism and like this kind of angsty loneliness that like you truly can't encapsulate without Sir Ned Russin's vocals. See the difference between what's the guy's name? The difference between Jamie and Ned is that Jamie's vocals, they're cleaner, you know. They still have edge, but they're a lot cleaner and they're a lot more like melodic and soaring, if I will. And Ned's are like much more like gravelly and angry even. They've got it sounds like if Louis Armstrong no, like it really does sound like if Louis Armstrong, instead of picking up a trumpet, picked up a guitar in 2008. And I always found it interesting that these guys have been a band since like they were in elementary school. Like, oh yeah, we've been in a band since like 5th grade. And one of my favorite things about Title Fight is the lack of social media presence, but still being so like important to so many people. You'd think that like, oh well, since I don't have a social media presence, that would make people not really interested in them, right? Wrong, actually. And that's how it usually ends up going. Like, they don't have social media presence, then people don't really give a shit. But Title Fight is just like so, like, you don't even really know anything about these guys. I'm pretty sure we don't even know any of their birthdays, any of their age, really. Like, they keep their personal life personal, and that's something beautiful that I feel like a lot of bands and a lot of artists could look up to, is that like they created this, you can listen to it. I really don't give a shit if you want to know things about us, but because you're not going to get anything. So time to recommend some songs. So out of every song on here, I'm going to recommend my top favorites: Coxton Yard, Shed, Flood of 72, You Can't Say Kingston Doesn't Love You, Crescent Shaped Depression, Where Am I, Your Screen Door, 27, and Stab. All of those songs I would recommend just listening to if you don't want to listen to the whole album. I didn't include like 2 of them, I think. And here's the thing, Safe in Your Skin is a pretty song, but I feel like it's so just, it's the TikTok effect, you know? It really is a TikTok effect. Whenever I talk about Title Fight and then they bring up, oh, Safe in Your Skin is such a pretty song. Have you listened to any of their other songs? Like this, it is a pretty song, but have you listened to any of their other songs? Like, sing me the lyrics of Shed real quick. That's like the most popular Title Fight song outside of like anything off Floral Green or Safe in Your Skin. Like, let's sing Shed together. And if you can't, then like, I'm sorry, but I don't really like Safe in Your Skin as much as I like all these other songs. I feel like Safe in Your Skin is a post-rock song, and I like the melodic hardcore and post-hardcore elements of the other songs. Like, You Can't Say Kingston Doesn't Love You is like under 2 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's like a minute 30 or something, and it's still such a perfect song. Like, Talking to Myself, But I Can't Hear Over Your Mouth, What's Keeping Me Around, Was Keeping Me Chained Down to Shapes and Sounds, I'm Dirt Beneath Your Feet, Step All Over Me, and I Don't Need Anyone Else. Like, that shit is so fucking deep, bruh. Like, dude, that's some shit that I would listen to at age 14 and be like, oh, me too, man. Me too. But yeah, I would recommend this to anyone that likes emo music, anyone that likes angst, like if you like grunge even. Like, this is not grunge whatsoever, but if you like grunge, like the angst part of grunge, definitely give this a listen. If you like post-hardcore, if you like, what's that one band? If you like La Dispute, um, if you like melodic hardcore, but if you like emo in general, this is like a must listen. If you haven't listened to this, it's absolutely a must listen.